Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Straight to the fielder. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Malan hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
India with a massive shout. Goes over the top with that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Yorker bowls him. Oh, take the sweat off your brow for that one.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
New batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Square cut, finds point, no run. Beats the field with a great shot. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it. That beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Perfectly timed. Six runs added in that over. England are 46 for 2. Pandya from the chairman's end. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Couldn't get it through the field.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Siraj, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. England are 55 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Doesn't beat the infield. Nicked it. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Misses everything. Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
End of the over. 6 off it. England 61 for 2. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the chairman's end. Could be close. And the chance goes begging. And gone. That's a fantastic catch. Super catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Was quick onto that in the infield. Goes over the top with that shot. 3 runs added in that over. England 64 for 3. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Smacks that away through the gap. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. England are 80 for 3. Bumrah from the broadcast end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading. Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Huge edge. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Livingston wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just... Too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Edged it. Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot?
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Bairstow watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nice. Played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Might look to go big again here.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Goes over the top with that shot. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. England are 117 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. Have taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get... keep the runs ticking over.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
This innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
Moeen Ali is coming into bat at number 6 for England.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the edge. Chakravarti with a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Nearly gets the edge. Chakravarti with a great delivery there. Curran taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
That's the over. England are 129 for 5. Bumrah from the broadcast end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Bumrah over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything. Smacks that away through the gap. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Over. England are 137 for 5.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the chairman's end. Bairstow, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bubbler. 6 more.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Massive outside edge. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Gone! Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Couldn't get it through the field. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Pant, the left armour, is the new bowler from the broadcast end. Thick edge. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Tried it, not very well. Smashed to the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield. Ten runs added there. England 163 for 6. Sampson from the chairman's end. That is quite extraordinary. Don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Big edge. Good pick up. Big chance. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it. No one there. It could be 4. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. How will the bowler respond?
Too straight and punched through the leg side.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
End of a huge over. 21 from it. England 184 for 6.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it. Have to go for it now. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Finds the edge.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. They'll have to head back to the pavilion. That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display put enough runs on the board, and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional